you're jacked.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, is this a new thing? Did you get this just for the movie? Have you always been this built?
I kind of was born just like that. just abbed out. I started training about a year before we started filming.
You had to bulk up 24 pounds, I heard.
24 pounds of muscle.
A lot of protein?
Tons. I mean, just chicken, broccoli, brown rice, gallon and a half of water a day, and just doing that consistently. Brown rice, grilled chicken, broccoli, a gallon and a half of water a day, and working out 2 to 3 times a day, 6 days a week for about a year and a half. And then your body will change.
Wow.
It will definitely change.
That was a challenge, and I was happy about it because I looked forward to taking a body and making it into a sculpture.
Changing the diet was the first thing. Cutting down the sugars, the breads, pasta, dairy, cheese, gone. Drinking a lot of water. Try to get through a gallon and a half of water a day. You know, I think you'll never be perfect and satisfied in your own mind because you're always going to point out something personally that you want to fix or something you want to improve. You know, it's so hard to walk around in that shape. You know, to kind of keep that with the diet and real life and traveling, it's just so hard to keep up with that. This is the biggest I've ever been. I'm about like 182. I think I want to gain like maybe another 5 or 6 pounds. Getting in shape is like 80% diet. So I eat, you know, every 2 to 3 hours, 6 or 7 times a day, depending on how late I'm up. I've spent a lot of days indoors, you know, just working out, going to sleep, just staying to myself and stuff like that. But that's the work that you have to put in to kind of get the results that you want.
Mike's got a crazy work ethic, man. He's really committed and dedicated and got a lot of pride in his work. So I knew that he would do what was necessary to make it happen.
When we finished, you know, the boxing sequence, you know, all the fighting, I mean, I was exhausted. I was done. Like physically like tapped out to the point where like I couldn't get up the next morning and come into work and I had to film. And you know, for me, you know, there's no days off. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, I gotta get up, I gotta work, but I literally physically couldn't get out of bed. And I got a call from Sly, whatever, he basically said, you know, told me that he did the exact same thing. After he finished his fight sequences, his body just quit on him. It's like the mental strength just to cross that finish line. And as soon as you finish, like, okay, mission completed, and your body's like, all right, I got nothing left.
Flu,
And it kind of gave me that, you know, that motivation. You know, like, it was comforting to know, to hear from the man himself that like what I was going through was completely normal. The conditioning and the time these boxers put into the gym to get into that incredible shape and go out there and battle for 12 rounds it's truly respectable. And it's humbling as well. I'm not that, but I tried to keep it. Honestly, once you get over the hill, you did 10, 11 months of training. You don't want to go back because you know how hard it was to get there. So I want to stay a month or 2 out. As long as you have like maybe 3 or 4 other meals that's super clean, you can have that cheat meal. I think that's the misconception sometimes of diets and being healthy, that you can eat what you want, just within moderation. Never boxed before. This is my first time getting a full education on boxing.
And do you still do it now after the movie's done or no?
Yeah, I'm kind of in a routine. I'm hooked. Like boxing is one of those things, it gets you in great shape. You're mentally focused and disciplined, and I just like it. My training has been pretty intense. I boxed 3 or 4 days a week and weight train it every day for about 8 months straight. And then eventually, you start seeing the results, and that motivates you to keep going and stick to the crazy routine and strict diet. I got some good genetics too. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it.
How ripped did you have to get for this movie, and how hard did you work?
I worked pretty hard for this one. I think Ryan kind of set me up because we set the bar so high for Creed. So trying to be the villain in this one, I'm in a superhero kind of world. Right now, extreme, like I'm gaining weight. I'm in the process right now, about 6 months out, so I'm gaining weight. I'm eating tons of carbs, lifting. When we get closer to the date, I'll start to shred down a little bit, but the goal is to be bigger than Creed. A different type of body style. Put on about 15, 20 pounds of muscle, fight trained, gun trained, mixed martial arts, weapons, a lot of weapons training. Secret, there's no secret, there's hard work and a lot of sacrifice. My dad used to tell me all the time, like, you gotta be serious about something. When I reflect and think about how far I've come, I told myself at a young age that I was gonna sacrifice. Diet is extremely important. I eat every 3 hours. I work out once, twice a day if I can. Yeah, just being consistent. But this one, I just wanted to get bigger. Being the antagonist, being the quote unquote bad guy, I wanted to look intimidating on screen. And so I would work out 2 to 3 times a day, eat 6 times a day. And it's hard to be, go out to a club or a party when you're like, oh wait, meal prep. We gotta go pop this thing in the microwave and eat food. Once you change your diet up, your body's gonna eventually start to change a certain way. And you pair that up with working out 2 to 3 times a day. You do that 6 days a week for a year and a half, man. Your body's gonna it's gonna change really fast. Eat clean, drink a lot of water, exercise daily, rest, sleep is super important. Be consistent.
What's a daily workout regimen?
Cardio, do some chest, back, tries, the whole body. I used to run myself into the ground to pure exhaustion just because then I would feel like, oh, I deserve it. Probably why I go so hard in the gym, go so hard in life. Late night, workout, getting it, no days off. Ain't that right, Cole? Nope. Yep. For Creed 2, this time around, we're trying to get a more shredded look. So
Super lean.
We're using a lot of calisthenics and stuff like that to like kind of like really like lean out on this one. So a lot of pull-ups, a lot of sit-ups, jump squat. Hell nah. Oh, this is cold. Woo! 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 Pretty much you go till failure, you know, and that's something that's important because you push your body to the limit, you know what I'm saying, you recover, and then you go back, you know, and you hit that same muscle group again. You remember why you're doing it, why you're working hard, what's at stake, all the dreams that I have in my head that I want to, you know, see manifest. I want to do things that's going to last longer than my physical body will.